Good day everyone and welcome back to my channel. We have a mix of official announcements and rumors for today's video. Hope you can leave a like and subscribe as it helps out this channel a lot. For our first story, recently one of 2K's renowned development studio Hangar 13 has celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Mafia franchise through a blog discussing their development experience throughout all of their games' inception. Hangar 13 will also be celebrating Mafia 3's 6th birthday, which is their very first in the series. The studio also developed a remake of the 2002 game called Mafia Definitive Edition back in 2020, which garnered generally positive reviews. The 20th anniversary blog contained interviews with the studio heads. Hangar 13's general manager Roman Hladik declared that a new Mafia game is currently in development and that the project is regarded as all new in terms of stories. No title has been given yet, but the game is still a few years away from release. We can assume that development started as soon as Mafia Definitive Edition went gold or even earlier. There are upsetting news regarding the studio as they experienced major layoffs from their California unit by around 60%. Despite them having another 3 additional studios around Europe, not all of them were focused on the Mafia franchise. Looking back at their issues, it seems that the new game is still in the early stages of production. Moving to our next topic, since 2020, major developers and publishers have been acquired by the gaming giants in the industry. The trend continues this 2022 as Microsoft started with a nearly $70 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard, shortly followed by Sony purchasing developer Bungie for $3.7 billion. Another growing giant is Embracer Group, which is on an acquiring spree for other known developers. Notable companies like Electronic Arts, Square Enix, and Warner Brothers Interactive have also been linked to ongoing acquisition deals in the industry. Now recently, FromSoftware's parent company Kadokawa Corporation has announced that both Tencent and Sony has purchased larger shares in the game developer. Tencent has a 16.25% and Sony has 14.09% shares on FromSoftware. Kadokawa, on the other hand, is still the majority shareholder at 69.66%. Kadokawa's sale of shares will enable Tencent and Sony to strengthen FromSoftware's abilities in regards to growing franchises such as Sekiro and Elden Ring. FromSoftware has worked with Sony multiple times for some exclusive games such as Demon's Souls on PS3 and its remake on PS5, as well as Bloodborne on PS4. The recent Bloodborne maintenance also fueled reports on the game either being available on the PS5 or a sequel to be announced at the rumored PlayStation September showcase. The agreement with Sony also comes in the aim of creating new IP and in the form of maximizing the utilization of its existing IPs in anime and game fields. FromSoftware also stated before that they will focus on evolving Elden Ring as a franchise. Moving on to our next story, Sony has realized the potential market on other platforms. They have been releasing first-party exclusives with enhancements made for the PC. Now it looks like mobile gaming is next on their list. Recently, German developer Savage Game Studios has been acquired by Sony. Savage Game Studios just entered the gaming industry last 2020 and it looks like Sony has seen potential in their capabilities. Reports state that the studio is developing a new AAA action title. The company consists of skilled developers and was co-founded by experienced game creators from Rovio, Zynga, and Insomnia. Much has yet to be known by fans as Sony and Savage Game Studios did not provide in-depth details on the project. However, PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst stated that the game will be a live service release. Despite the lack of a planned release date, Hulst is genuinely excited for what the studio is working on and he is looking forward to what they will be able to do. As some may be concerned that Sony is getting less focused on console games in order to branch out into mobile games, Hulst reassured that our efforts beyond console in no way diminish our commitment to the PlayStation community, therefore confirming that single-player experiences are still their focus. On to our final story, Ubisoft is treating loyal fans of the Assassin's Creed franchise a 4-month celebration for the franchise's 15th year anniversary. The studio is giving away free downloadable content, quality of life updates, and game challenges across all their Assassin's Creed games. As of recording this script, Ubisoft released its first official image of Assassin's Creed Mirage, which will be unveiled at Ubisoft Forward this September. The September event will showcase what's next for the beloved franchise. As of now, fans have been receiving different reports on 2 projects. One is a so-called live service title called Assassin's Creed Infinity, and another is Assassin's Creed Rift, which was supposed to be an expansion but was later switched to a standalone game. AC Rift was said to star Basim as the main character, and now with recent leaks, a French YouTuber named Jonathan, who has previously leaked Assassin's Creed information, released a video containing containing information about Assassin's Creed Rift. The official name is called Assassin's Creed Mirage and will be released in spring 2023. Mirage takes place between 860 and 870 Baghdad during the Anarchy of Samara. The game starts off with Basim as a young thief before ascending into the Hidden Ones. The gameplay will return to basics and therefore remove RPG elements from the latest games such as the leveling and dialogue system. Eagle Vision will return and there will be an avian companion as well. Basim will be using a new mechanic called a string dagger. In terms of story elements, AC Mirage will confirm how Loki overtakes Basim's body and consciousness through a quest called Visions of Loki. The video also states that assets from AC Mirage will be used to remake AC1, which is part of its season pass. The other DLC said to be featured is when Basim meets Sigurd in Constantinople. Credible insider Jason Schreier confirmed the title in details but corrected some of the information through his sources such as multiple cities being false and that AC Mirage will not have its own DLC. Assassin's Creed is one of Ubisoft's biggest and well-received franchise. Now fans are eager for a massive upgrade or change to the game as they deem the latest entries too similar to one another. The September event will be something to look forward to as AC Mirage could be the last cross-gen game with AC Infinity fully committing to the next gen as well as the possibility of getting an Assassin's Creed 1 remake. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Do you think that the next Mafia game would be able to compete with GTA 6? Will Sony finally release a sequel to Bloodborne? Will Sony's AAA action mobile game be as large as Genshin Impact? And finally, are you still excited for new Assassin's Creed games from Ubisoft? Let me know about your thoughts on the comment section down below, and I will see you all soon.